Forsaken has updated a bunch of times within March while I've been on break, and therefore I've decided I'm going to cover all of the updates in March in one video. All of these updates will be timestamped in their own categories. We'll be starting with the update on the 1st of March. On the 1st of March, update 2.1.1 released, which was the filler update before the release of Taph. This update included skins, a few changes, and even a map. I'll split the update into 3 categories as always, starting with the general updates. A new map titled Cool Carnival was added. Some notable things from this map are as follows. The map is themed around Cool Kid, containing multiple appearances of Cool Kid and references to 007 and 7. There's a few locations containing elevation, the most notable one being the area surrounding the Ferris wheel. There's a variety of structures scattered around, most containing 2 or more openings. There's 5 generators located around the map. Yorick's resting place received some changes, specifically surrounding the house. A new map has been added to VIP servers as this is still a work in progress. This is called Temple Town and looks similar to the map used in pre-alpha testing. A new status titled Subspace now exists in VIP servers. This disorients the player and grayscales their screen as well as blurring it for a short duration. A new emote titled Jump Style was added. The lobby theme was updated. Invisibility hides your collision hitboxes for those who have them enabled. The survivor updates are as follows. Dusukar now grants 2 currency and 6 EXP for zapping survivors, and 3 currency and 9 EXP for zapping killers, but only gains this once regardless of how many survivors are zapped. Guest 1337's Ultra Kill skin has gained a new render. Noob Slate skin was fixed for their milestone skins. Memoriam Shadletsky now shows a funny screen while either being gashing wounded or dying. 007 and 7's clones now have collision hitboxes shown on them for those who have them enabled. 007 and 7's clone no longer debuffs them with slowness upon use. New skins have been added and these are as follows. Bandit for Elliot costing 450, Neo for Elliot costing 600, Biker for Guest 1337 costing 750, Red Carpet for Guest 1337 costing 800, Scoutmaster for Guest 1337 costing 350, Steampunk for Guest 1337 costing 600, Blood Edge for Shedletsky costing 1000, Chef for Shedletsky costing 450, Fencer for Shedletsky costing 250, Guardian Angel for Shedletsky costing 1250, McGillivray for Shedletsky costing 500, Knight for Shedletsky costing 750, Wales for Shedletsky costing 400, Rockstar for Shedletsky costing 750, Skyfleet for Shedletsky costing 600, Tarking for Shedletsky costing 800, and Idiot for 007 and 7 costing 800. The killer updates are as follows. Cool Kid has a new chase theme. 1x's base speed has been increased to 8 from 7. 1x's sprinting speed has been increased to 27 from 26.5. This is intended to make him less reliant on ranged abilities. Cool Kid's Cupcake skin has received a new chase theme and Last Man Standing theme. Mafioso Cool Kid has gained a new chase theme. Vanity Jason has gained a new Last Man Standing theme. Barber Jason now makes survivors bald when they are hit, with a 1 in 10 chance to give them a random haircut. Update 2.1.2. Update 2.1.2 occurred on the 18th of March and consisted of some minor changes while the server recovered from some incidents. Ultimate Assassin's Ground received some updates, mainly shrinking the map and flattening it out along with removing the second floor of the house. Cool Carnival received some updates to add further structures and break up the openness of the map. Builderman's Sentry HP was reduced to 30 from 32. Builderman's Sentry placement radius was increased to 125 from 100. Builderman's Sentry range reduction percentage has been increased to 16% from 14%. Builderman's buildings now have less hit priority over others. Guest 1337 now has hit priority over others. Guest 1337's punch windup has been decreased to 0.8 seconds from 1 second. Guest 1337's punch dash force has been increased to 40 from 30. Guest 1337's parry dash force has been increased to 80 from 60. 007 and 7's inject cooldown has been decreased to 0 seconds. New skins have been added and these are as follows. Dragon Dudes 3 for Builderman costing 1250, Buttermilk for Noob costing 500, all killers have gained a buff to their stamina gain, increasing it to 21 from 20. All killers have gained a buff to their stamina drain, decreasing it from 10 to 9.5. Cool Kid's walk speed override damage has been reduced to 40 from 45. Jason's raging pace cooldown has been decreased to 30 seconds from 38 seconds. An issue where Jason's behead while enraged didn't launch him has been fixed. 1x's unstabilized speed 1 buff has been reduced to 6.5 seconds from 8 seconds. 1x's unstable eye blindness has been reduced to 6.5 seconds from 8 seconds. Alongside all of this, John Doe received buffs for March 18th. I did stream this so you can watch more detailed footage of March 18th there. Update 2.1.3 was a smaller update that filled the gap before the release of Taph. Cool Kid's M1 damage has been reduced to 26.5. Buttermilk received a price change. New skins have been added for survivors and these are as follows. Party for Builderman for 400, Love Shot for Dusukar for 1000, Lulu for Elliot for 250, Deep Sleep for Guest 1337 for 500, Invincible for Guest 1337 for 750, Bloxy for Noob for 500, Bright Eyes for Shedletsky for 500, Comic for 007 and 7 for 1000, and Slendy for 007 and 7 costing 500. New skins have been added for killers and these are as follows. Savior for Cool Kid for 1200, Deep Sleep for Jason for 1000, Party for Jason for 500, and 16th Night for 1x costing 817. The water hazard in Untitled Assassin's Grounds was temporarily removed. Update 2.2.0 was the much-awaited Taph update, occurring on the 30th of March and including some of the biggest changes and additions within the month of March. The general updates are: a new emote titled Caramel has been added, the emotes Gritty and Prince have gained music, the water hazard in Ultimate Assassin's Ground has been successfully fixed and re-implemented alongside fixes to clipping issues. Cool Carnival has received some fixes. The survivor updates are: a new survivor, Taph, has been added to the game. Taph's abilities are as follows. Ability 1, Tripwire. Taph places a tripwire. When the killer walks over the tripwire, all survivors within 100 studs of Taph gain an aura read on the killer for 8 seconds. Alongside this, the killer is inflicted with slowness 2 for 4 seconds. The tripwire has 20 health and can be destroyed by the killer and loses visibility over time. Tripwires cannot be placed within 8 studs of each other. Ability 2, Subspace Trip Mine. Taph throws a subspace trip mine. This will detonate when the killer is within 16 studs of it after a 0.5 second windup. It slightly reveals itself every 13 seconds and inflicts the killer with subspace 3 for 5 seconds upon activation. Taph will also be inflicted with this if nearby. If the killer hits the mine prior to it detonating, the effects are reduced. Builderman's Bob skin has been given retro animations. Dragon Dude's 3 Builderman has been fixed and given the appropriate face. Retro Builderman skins now have building animations and custom sound effects. Noob's Milestone skins have been reworked. Shedletsky's face has been fixed. New skins have been added for survivors and these are as follows. Astro Architect for Builderman for 1,500, Cat Rocker for Builderman for 800, Gadgeteer 2,700 for Builderman for 1,500, Mad Scientist Rat for Builderman for 1,750, Paintball for Builderman for 300, Punk for Builderman for 1,000, Y2K for Builderman for 1,999, Avian Sight for Chance for 1,750, Blue Day for Chance for 400, Cool Bones for Chance for 1,250, Flipnote for Chance for 2,000, Golden for Chance for 100,777, Multicolored Better for Chance for 1,000, Mr. Worldwide for Chance for 800, Nyan for Chance for 900, Pico for Chance for 1,500, Retro for Chance for 2,000, Toothy Deer for Dusaka for 1,500, Y2K for Dusaka for 600, Baker for Elliot for 500, Cake for Elliot for 400, Nyan for Elliot for 800, Fancy for Noob for 300, Party for Noob for 700, Super Duper Fly for Noob for 650, Super Fly for Noob for 650, Token for Noob for 900, Golden for Shedletsky for 100,000, Y2K for Shedletsky for 800, Backwards Shedletsky for 500, Astral Isles for Taph for 400, Dark Age Ninja for Taph for 750, Deep Winter for Taph for 600, Inaba for Taph for 600, Nevermore for Taph for 800, Overseer for Taph for 400, The Dark Reaper for Taph for 800, Viridian for Taph for 350, Warhead for Taph for 1000, Y2K for Taph for 700, Cecil for 007 and 7 for 800, Scripter for 007 and 7 for 850, Son of Man for 007 and 7 for 500, 007E7 for 007 and 7 for 150. The killer updates are: new skins have been added for killers and these are as follows. Camp Counselor for Jason for 300, Manhattan for Jason for 900, None for Jason for 400, Darkness for 1x for 1000. Jason's milestone skins have been reworked. John Doe now spawns the correct amount of spikes. Gashing Wound no longer pushes players into areas they shouldn't be in. And that's all from this video. I'm really enjoying Forsaken and Taph is definitely fun to play. I look forward to the final part of this update chapter bringing us Nolly. I apologise for my sudden break, I had some trouble with my health for a while, but I'm back and I'm eager to continue with content as usual. I've been picking up streaming as a start and more videos are soon to follow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to join my Discord to interact with the community, suggest future videos, ask questions, and so much more. That's all from me for now and I'll see you guys next time.